Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to do a super quick tutorial on how to do attachments and do them at the right spot so they're not floating everywhere. Someone asked me this on the Project Spark Club, so I'm going to show you where this is so you can join. Just go to clubs and it is called Project Spark Team. So I made this club. I'm hoping to get people together to do more stuff on Project Spark if people still have it, and if they have questions, like we had the question about how to do these attachments at the right spot. People are sending in videos and stuff and posting them, which is what I want, and if people have questions, just put them in there and someone will answer them, hopefully. There's even people like Goblin 360 is going to do a series, like TV show series on X-Men. Here's his thing. It's pretty cool. I think it's in my YouTube videos if you want to watch it, or if you want to watch it, just go to Project Spark Team and watch his video. It's pretty cool. So he's going to do a show on that. But let's get to the attachments real quick. I think these clubs are really cool, in my opinion. Okay, so do attachments. We're just gonna get 5 random objects, and we'll do gluing too, because it kind of goes to the same thing. I don't know. We'll get this. We'll get this, and we'll just pick a couple swords. Okay. So this sword is probably... Okay, don't pay attention to this, but here's an extra tip. This sword is probably tumbling like that, so you want it to be fixed. And I'm gonna see if there's any code in it. So I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm dropping all that, so that's just a regular object now. So if you didn't do that, you might have problems with the sword. But all these other regular items, you won't have to do that to. So what you're going to do is put on your character, press left bumper, then you see B, Character Studio, you press that, then go to Attachments, press A for Add New, and instead of this stuff, just go to World Picker. That's what I do. Then pick the object, hit A to confirm, and okay, say you wanted that on his head or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna put it on like his right knee or something, just so you'll see where people are having problems. Okay, someone will put it like on the wrong spot, like someone will say, hey, I want that on his head, which is what some people are doing. So we'll test this and you'll see the problem so we can fix it. Okay, the object's not moving the way you want it to. You want it like on his head, like some kind of mask or something like this. But it's not moving the way you want it to, so what you need to do is make sure... I'm going to unattach it. The only way I know how to do that is to reattach it. Okay, so it's still attached. Okay, so I think is to unattach it, just attach it to something else real quick, then it unattaches it, as you can see. So now we are going to attach it to the appropriate spot. So you're going to select it like we did before, and instead of the wrong position, you want that on his head, because that's going to be some kind of weird helmet or something. I'm just using goofy props just to kind of show you how to do it. This is how you change your character's appearance and all that stuff. There's a lot you can do. Someone even made General Grievous on here, which is pretty good. So now we'll test that out, and it should work just fine. So the problem that guy was having is he wasn't attaching the things to the right joints on the person. See, it's all working fine right now. So same thing with like the sword. Actually, you'll want to, if you're doing something on their arms or something, you want to move it kind of close. We'll attach these last two things. So we're going to attach the sword to one of his hands and then this thing to his back. So add new world picker because you want to pick something in the world. Right click, press A to confirm. And then we're looking for left hand. Where is it? There, press A, then press B to go back, and you can stay in this menu actually and add the other thing, which will put this thing on his back. So select it with right trigger, A to confirm, then you'll go to backside. That's what I do anyway. People have different ways of doing stuff. I try to find easy ways to do stuff on here. So then these things are attached, but we'll test it out. They'll be floating around and stuff. Come on. Okay, they'll be floating around and stuff. So you want to actually position these things the way you want them. So say that, I don't know, you want them to have, instead of like holding the sword, you want them to have a hand for a sword or something. I don't know. I'll be Mr. Sword Hand. Let's just make that his arm or something. There. Okay, we'll put this on his back. Like I said, you can make him holding the sword. You could just put it in his hand if you want. But that is going to move exactly how his hand is moving. There, he's got like a cool jetpack. So you can make like Voltron or something if you really wanted to. Okay, let's test that, see what it looks like. So everything's attached. See how the sword looks kind of like something's coming out of his hand, like a sword or something. Let's make him hold the sword real quick so you can just see how this works a little bit. This is more for like new people coming into this if they can find a copy of it. See, now that's positioned a little better to where he's holding it. There's a easier way to do that too, but I'm just showing you while I'm here that this is another way to do it. So now he's holding the sword. Looks like he's holding it. That's awesome. Okay. What was the other thing? I forgot. Oh, glued objects. Okay. You got to remember the difference between attachments and glued objects. So let's find just a couple just random items. This might be a big one actually. Okay, say you want to make some kind of spaceship or something. You're not going to attach a bunch of stuff. I mean, you can do that, but in some cases you want to just glue stuff. So, I don't know, like, say that's like the front of the ship or something, and then this is like the base of the ship. So an easy way to glue is press A, go to multi-edit, press A, and then you can either select both things, they'll turn purple, or if there's a bunch of things in an area, just hold right trigger down, you'll see that bubble go up, and it's going to select everything. Now to glue them, you're going to hold left trigger and hit Y, and it'll glue these objects together. So now, instead of them being separate, there, you got one object. Now you can take this and they'll resize together and stuff. And then you can like attach it to him somewhere. Say you want this on his where should we put this? We'll put this on his head too. So same thing. So that's kind of like how you make customized characters, and there's a lot you can do with this. So much you can do. It's really cool. Let's see what that looks like. Then I'll do my final tip, which we're just going to make him invisible and make these objects float. I do the horror rides, and this is a lot of what I do. And on some of the characters, I will just take some objects, put them on them, and then I will just make them invisible. To do that, just press left trigger on your main character, hold A for edit, go down to properties, appearance, just hit visible off. So your character won't be visible, but the objects will, and they'll still function and stuff as if that guy was actually there. So that's how you can make some cool characters. I don't know what that is or anything, but so yeah, it's basically just a character, but you can't see him, and it's got the attachments to the right spot. So imagine like putting like a bunch of bones on each joint and stuff. You could make like a skeleton or something like that, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I hope that helped like a little bit, or if someone's like new to this. It's mostly people that are new. If you have any more questions, please put them in the team or Project Spark Team Club. Yeah, Project Spark Team Club on Xbox, and just ask a question on there. If I don't answer it, someone will. Like, the Project Spark community has always been super great about helping each other, and in the future I'm trying to figure a way out to kind of put Project Spark in Beam, since they have all the interactive buttons. At least people can kind of I don't know, we could probably get something going on there. So I'm still not giving up on this game, even though it's not supported anymore. I'm hoping one day Microsoft will find a small team to support it, since they're getting more popular again now and stuff like that. This game should definitely get a second chance, in my opinion. I don't know about like all the licensing and all that stuff, but that's what I'm hoping for. If not, there are like some other things you can do. People are doing what I've been doing, like that Goofy Yoshida news show. They're just making their own television shows. I mean, imagine it. Like, that guy's making Teen Titans show. Make your characters. I think maybe the next video I'll show you how to easy way to do cameras and change the cameras and stuff like that. So I would, like, for now, I would encourage people to make their own TV shows and their characters and put it on YouTube. And if you don't have a YouTube, or you need help with that or anything, like, let me know. And if you want to post them on the team or Project Spark Team Club, I'll record it and put them on my YouTube as well, because I'm like all for Project Spark. It's definitely probably my favorite game of all time, actually. I will definitely put that up there in the top 3, and it's still the most played game from me anyway. So thanks for watching. I know this is a lot longer video than what you thought, but thanks for joining, and I hope you guys join the club and we get Project Spark going again, make it exciting, and help each other out. Alright, thanks.